guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyian and you are currently watching Kyian by Design. Before I get started with this video, I want to say thank you guys so much to showing my room transformation last week so much love. I think it got somewhere like 600 views in the first 3 days, which is insane. It really meant a lot because obviously it was my first room makeover on this channel and I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it, and I promise that there are going to be more in the future, so stay tuned. But as you can see, our living room is all dressed for Christmas now because it is getting to be Christmas time. And if you guys want to see what this living room looks like all dressed up for Christmas, I will be posting a Christmas living room tour on my TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok already, head over there right now, check it out, and give me a follow. But speaking of Christmas, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make some DIY Christmas decor using all Dollar Tree materials. All of these pieces that I will be making today look high-end, are on trend, but are still very affordable, which you know is always my goal. Now before I get into the DIYs, I want to remind you guys that if you're not already, to hit the subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell. Ringing the notification bell makes sure that you never miss when I post a new video. But without further ado, let's get into these 3 Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. So the first project I'm going to be showing you is a very simple to make but very cute Christmas ornament that you can make with just a few materials from Dollar Tree. So let's see how it came out. To make this beanie ornament, you'll need a cardboard tube, yarn of your choice, and a pair of scissors. Start by cutting a ring about 3/4 of an inch thick out of your cardboard tube. This will serve as the brim of our beanie. Next, start cutting strands of your yarn twice the length of what you want them to be, because we will be folding them in half and looping them around our cardboard tube like so. Cut out as many as you need to fill up the entire cardboard ring. You may need more or less depending on how thick the yarn you're using is. Once your ring is completely covered, it should look like this. Now, taking the strands, stuff them through and out the opposite end of the ring and brush them out with your fingers so there are no tangles. Taking another strand of yarn, tie a knot around the top of your yarn to start forming the beanie shape, and then using your scissors, just cut the excess off the top to create the pom-pom. Clean the pom-pom up by trimming little by little with your scissors so it's nice and rounded. Now you could stop here, but to keep the ornament from deflating, you could stuff it with something like a cotton ball. I didn't have that, so I'm just balling up a paper towel and sticking it inside the beanie, and this is what it should look like. Here's what the 2 I made look like all completed. Now just put an ornament hanger on them and display them on your Christmas tree. These are so easy to make and would make great gifts for your family and friends. The second Christmas DIY is actually a dupe of something that you can pick up from West Elm. They are these ceramic tea light houses, and as you can tell from the image, these houses are two-tone with a glossy white on the top and a more chalky finish beige on the bottom. Now I just checked and these are actually no longer available on the West Elm website, so I'm going to teach you how to make your own. For this project, you'll need these ceramic tea light houses from Dollar Tree, glossy white spray paint, chalky finish ivory spray paint, and painter's tape. These houses are already white, but to cover up the words on them, I'm going to give them 2 even coats of this glossy white spray paint, allowing them to dry between coats. Once all the white paint has dried, I'm going in with my painter's tape and taping off a straight line on the bottom of each of the houses, making sure they're both even all the way around. I'm covering the top portion of the houses with newspaper to protect them from the ivory chalk paint I'll be applying to the exposed bottom area. I'm then taking them back outside and spraying that bottom line with the chalky ivory spray paint, making sure to get all sides of the houses. Once they're completely dry, I'm putting these Dollar Tree tea light candles inside, but you can use battery operated ones if you like. Now just light them up and you have your own modern ceramic Christmas village for just a few dollars. And this last project is probably my favorite in the entire video, and it's actually inspired by a piece that I saw one of my favorite crafters, Jamie from the Crafty DIY Guy here on YouTube. He originally created this project also using Dollar Tree materials, so I will be sure to link his original tutorial down below. But I absolutely loved these modern looking wooden Christmas trees that he made and knew that I had to make them for myself. And here's how I did it. To make this last project, I'm using 3 of these triangle frames from Dollar Tree, black craft paint, some Dollar Tree tumbling tower game pieces, wood stain, wood glue, and a saw. So to start, I'm taking the backing off of these triangle frames by just applying some light pressure until it comes off. Try to clean off as much of the leftover paper as possible from the edges, either by hand or by sanding it off. To create the bases, I'm taking my wood glue and gluing 4 tumbling tower pieces together 2 by 2, and I'll do this for each base. While the wood glue dries, I'm taking 2 of my triangle frames and laying one down on top of the other to create a Christmas tree-like shape. Mark the sides of the other triangle piece with a pencil before cutting it out with your saw. Make sure you cut this out as straight as possible so the pieces fit together snugly when you glue them together. Then with my foam brush, I'm going to give all of my triangles an even coat of my Varathane wood stain and red oak, making sure to rub off any excess stain. While the stain dries, I'm moving back to our wooden bases and covering them with black craft paint. Then, while the paint dries, take your now dry triangles and apply wood glue to the inner sides where you made the cut. Attach them together and let the wood glue dry flat on its back so it stands up straight. In the meantime, I'm taking my third triangle and wooden base and attaching them together with wood glue. I didn't feel like the bases were stable enough, so I glued together 2 more tumbling tower pieces, painted them black, and wood glued them to the bottom of each base. Lastly, just wood glue the bases to the bottom of your tree shapes and allow them to dry before standing them up. For an added touch, I used this Dollar Tree wire garland to wrap around the trees. 1 9-foot garland is more than enough, and once you do that, the result is a high-end set of modern wooden Christmas trees. Alright you guys, those were my 3 Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. Let me know down in the comments below which of the 3 pieces I made today was your favorite. Mine has to be those wooden Christmas trees. They look so high-end and very much my style. But let me know what you guys think. If you liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. Be sure to subscribe down below and ring the notification bell so you never miss when I post a new video. We are on our way to hitting 600 subscribers and are getting so close, so definitely go hit that button. And make sure to keep up with me on all of my social media. I will put all of the links down in the description. But that about does it for today. This has been Kyian by Design, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!